Alrighty, how's it going everybody? 01 of 1 here, and as you can tell from outside, it is currently storming. We were trying to figure out our nitrous oxide. So we've got some in here, I believe, but the problem with this is that we will never actually be able to keep it in this gaseous form, I don't think, at least not how it's set up right now. So if I get too much pressure, it's going to turn into a liquid. So like right now we have none because we kind of lost it all. So I'm kind of wondering, like how we going to do this? So I know that if I put enough in here, and I can see if I have any in here currently. I have nitrogen, a lot of nitrogen actually. I mean, I guess we can store that, right? So nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. Okay, so there's our oxygen, there's our nitrogen, there's our carbon dioxide. And then, let's see, I think, does this need to be, I mean, it's set to 50 kPa, so I suppose I could put a little bit more in here. But we do have this wonderful tool called a Nitrolyzer. And what the Nitrolyzer will do is take some nitrogen and some oxygen in here, and then it'll smash them together and give me nitrous oxide. So, I think the only problem with that is it's going to be... Oh, what? I opens up the visor? What? Okay. Let's not kill ourselves here. Okay, so... Nitrolyzer. So this thing, right? So we can create nitrous oxide from oxygen and nitrogen and a large amount of energy. So, yeah. So more NOS will be created if the gas inside the machine is close to a 1-to-1 ratio of oxygen and nitrogen. The second gas input line is optional and not required if the gas is pre-mixed. So, the only problem is the excessive amount of energy that it uses. So I want to have the nitrous oxide as a coolant, right? Which means I need a lot of it. And then what I could do, potentially, is if this doesn't work for, I mean, like, this is just me trying to figure some crap out here. So I'm trying to pump it up into here and then get it to go into here, but I was breaking stuff because the liquid was going into here and then causing damage there before it could go into here. So I don't know how this thing works. I know that this is not the way to do it, probably. And we have a bunch of other stuff in here too, and almost 100 kPa in there. I mean, the only thing that I could think to do is just to vent it at this point, because we've got nitrous in there, right? Nitrous oxide. But because it's not a liquid, or not in liquid format, we can't exactly just throw it in there, right? So I have a little bit of nitrous oxide, but I can't really do too much with it at the moment. So I've got to figure that out. It looks like the storm was clearing up, or maybe it just, because I was so far away, it looked like it had cleared up. That could be. So what I could potentially do is just pipe this back over into the line here. And actually, there would probably be an easier way to do that, and that is to remove this and shove it back in there. So let me do that. Hopefully we don't break anything. And then if I'm going to do this, I mean, I could, it doesn't really matter what color I use, I suppose. So we'll just do that. That's going to force all of the stuff back there. And then if I slowly get rid of this going all the way back into the tank, I shouldn't lose much of it, if any. Then let me see. So let's just start taking stuff apart. Okay, Okay, so that can go here, and then we'll just kind of make this stuff. And actually, I should probably force all this stuff out as well, which is going to be interesting. So let me... Okay, now did that force anything in there? It did not. What if I do that? Is there anything in there now? No. Okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? This can go there, and then I can pick that up. All right. Okay, so that should have forced all of the nitrous oxide back into the tank. Okay, and for the most part, it looks like it did. Okay, good to go. Now this, I don't know if this is going to have anything in there. Yeah, it has a little bit of nitrous oxide in there. Okay, so I need to put some of this stuff down. But we put this over here, and we put this over here, and we put that over there, and we just kind of push it all over. All right, so we'll go with that. All right, so now if I take this out and I kind of throw it over here, just temporarily storing it. Now that's up to 2 liters now. That's up to 0 liters. How much is in there actually? 1 megapascal. Okay, I mean, it is slowly becoming more liquid. It looks like the storm's over, so that's good. Okay, so I need... Basically, I need more pressure, I think. But, I mean, it is slowly changing, so that's... It's doing something, we know that much. Now, I would need a pump to empty this thing out completely. A liquid pump, which I do not have, I don't think. And it's a pressure regulator, so no, that's not going to do it. Also, this is doing what? It's not doing anything. The pressure, oh, the pressure is dropping, okay. But shouldn't this be storing that? I don't know what's going on. I mean, 49 kPa, so we are doing something. Just very, very slowly. We do have a little bit of nitrous oxide in there. But do I need, like, more pressure? I mean, there's 19 megapascals in there. That's a decent amount of pressure. What if I cooled it down? No, let's not worry about that quite yet. Because, I mean, that's kind of already happening here, so... And then it's saying condensation is happening inside the pipe. We know this, but not enough to be any kind of an issue. Okay, so if we have very, very little... I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do here. I suppose I can take both of those and just empty them over in our little nitrous oxide tank. And then I could look at building up the Nitrolyzer, assuming that I have enough power, which I know I have enough power, so that's not going to be an issue. I kind of also want to replace this door with like a better one. Okay, so first things first, that will pump everything out of here, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, it's just the gas left in here now. Okay. Do I have... I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so it's pumping out that, but it's also increasing the nitrous. Okay, so that's making more gas? How is that even happening right now? Why is that happening right now? I mean, shouldn't that all just kind of move into here? I mean, we have 2 moles of a liquid nitrous oxide in here, but is that dropping? It is. Okay, so it's all just becoming gaseous nitrous oxide, which is not what we need. Okay. So I think the thing is I just need more. So Nitrolyzer. We'll get that thing built and we'll see what that's going to take. And we'll set it up probably in there somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see, Nitrolyzer is probably going to be in here, and I think it's in the atmospherics. Atmospherics. Yeah, because there's actually a lot of options available with this little thing. So if I premix in a 1-to-1 ratio, okay, so there's that. We can turn this off, thank you. And we'll head back in. Oh, let me make a gas mixer. Mixer, there we go. Thank you. Okay, so now we have our gas mixer. And then this thing is going to make sort of a combination. And then how big is this thing going to be if I do the nitrolyzer? Okay, so here's the nitrolyzer. We have our inputs, we have our outputs. Okay. Now where would I want to put this? I could put this like this, right? And that shouldn't have anything on the backside. No, okay. And I could do it like that, have it sort of in the wall, which would be fine, I guess. So then we have our oxygen tank, nitrogen tank, and then this can just kind of plug into there. And then that would be just kind of where our output is. And then I would need a mixer, which I could run off of this and then run it across the ceiling maybe. So we need our nitrogen from here. So that would have to come out. And then we need our oxygen from here, which would also have to come out. And then I may change this around and make it go down that way and then out. This is just our pollutants right here, so not really super critical, but you know, important nonetheless. Okay, so we will go like that. I think that is correct. Yeah. All right. And then we'll take this thing and we'll run it like that. Okay, and then once that's done, we can take this out. Thank you. And then we'll do another one of these. That can go there. Okay, now with that done, we can take that out and replace it with just a corner. And then we shouldn't have lost any gas whatsoever. Okay, so with that done, now we can run this probably up into the ceiling. Run that up into the ceiling. I'm not sure exactly how I want all of this to run. I do know that I was kind of hoping to bring some of it like back here, like if I needed it, but it's I suppose I could just kind of swap that out real quick. This thing fill up, that'll be good. All right. Well, let's see. And then we can turn this on here and just kind of swap that out. Okay, and then I'm going to need another CO2 filter before too long. All right. Now, this thing. we want to take this apart. So it'll give us one of those. And then we want to split off one of these. There we go, and that turned it brown. Good. Okay, so now whatever we pump in here will go directly into our system. So now all I need to do is get the appropriate mix of gases. So we'll run this up to the ceiling. Okay, and then from here, we'll do our gas, or do we want to do our gas mixer? Okay, so that's our volatiles, that's our nitrogen. So this we have to run up, and then this we have to run up. I suppose it doesn't really matter where I put this. It just has to be upside down like that. And then it has to be like that. Okay, so now, if we know that that is our orientation, and we want to come up off of this part right here, we know that this is going to have to be out at that level, and then out, lining up over here, which I believe is there. Now that should be straight across. We will see. Perfect. Okay. And this mixture is a 1-to-1, so that will be fine. And then we need power to go over here. We can come down off of here, so that should be fine. Actually, we can come straight down and connect in there, so that'll be good. Let's do that real quick, I guess. You can go there, and then I need you over to here. And I would like you to go upwards, please. Thank you. And that can go there. Okay, so that gets that power. And then this power can go that way. And also, where are the controls for... Dude, don't tell me the controls are out there. Dang it. Why? Why must you do this to me? Now, can I just do like a switch or something and throw it on here somewhere and have that activate? I could. Would be fairly easy to do, but that sucks. That sucks. Okay, so now I gotta just basically redo everything, so that'll be fun. Alright. Let me just basically need to start from scratch with this thing. That's dumb. Okay, so I still want it to go out to there, but problem now is we're not going to be able to do that. At least not directly, so it's fine. We'll figure out how to make it work. I mean, we still probably want that to come into there, though. So if that's the case, then what we do... Well, actually, I probably could have left a lot of that in there. All right, so we're going to need this thing here to go back here, but I need the power to be in the back. And then our input is going to have to line up with that there. So we need to put it here and then out to here. Okay, so then that is our little power button. Good to go. And then we can run this that way, and then this can just connect directly into here, which I think that would actually be fairly easy to do. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna... No! I didn't... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do it that way. Sorry. I need you here. And I need 1, 2... Oh, Jesus, come on. I'm trying to get stuff done. Keep throwing warnings at me. Alright, let's eat and drink real quick. Alright, so. You, go there. Okay. You, go there. You. Alright. There, are you happy now? needy. So needy. All right. And then while I'm out here, should I make another filter? I should probably make another filter. Because pretty soon that's going to give me a warning too, and it's going to be like, hey, just so you know, you should probably change your filter. Wait, that's the electro printer. I don't need the electro printer. I need this one. Does this have electrum, all of the things? Okay, so filter, carbon dioxide, carbon. There we go. So heavy filter, medium filter. Heavy filter requires stellite and invar. I have both of those, actually. Here's some stellite. And we need some invar. 21 grams of that, good. We'll make one of these things. It's gonna take forever to make. But the good thing about these things is they last a very long time. There we go. Thank you. And that can go there. All right. So now we should be good on filters for a very long time. I'm guessing at least 10 episodes. Actually, probably even more, let's be honest. All right. So let's go back in here. I got to figure out how many pipes I need so that way I can split them off and color them without actually needing paint. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5. Okay, so what we do is we put this here, and we go here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, that okay, so I got one too many, but that's fine. Actually, I need one more. So let me split one more. Perfect. And that can go that way, and then that can go that way. There we go. So that is all of the brown pipes that we need. Of course, these ones could be turned into brown pipes, right? Right? So I call this painting without paint. Just ignore me, I'm being dumb right now. Okay, so there we go. That's done. Our pressure in here is actually almost where we want it to be, so that's kind of cool. All right, so now we need our mixer. Now, so we need this to be outputted in the middle, which is actually right where it is. Okay, good. And then this can just go, I mean, we have input 1 and input 2, right? Is that what this is? Input 2, input 1? Do we want to go into the back input? Might as well, right? Don't know if we need to go into the back one. We would save a pipe if we went into the front one, but you know what? I don't really care. Okay, so there's that. Now, we need to come up off of the oxygen here, and then also up off of the nitrogen over there. So, I guess we start doing that. Okay. Now, I'm probably not going to have enough pipe to do all of this, which kind of sucks. Maybe I will, who knows. Okay. We might have enough. Go upwards. Thank you. All right. Oh, that's going to have to be a turn here. There we go. All right. we had enough with 3 left over, so that's cool. All right, now this power's over there on that side. So let's run the power real quick. That can go this way. Okay, so there's that. So now, what should happen is we can mix a little bit of gas here, and then that should be doing equal parts of both of those. Okay, so that's a lot of moles right now. Okay, so we'll take that, and then we're gonna smash them all together in this thing. Oh, Jesus. I think I just blew something. Yep. Pulling too much power. Okay. So when they say this thing uses a lot of power, it uses a lot of power. Okay, so do I need to run like heavy cable in here? Because that's like ridiculous, dude. But I guess when it says it uses a lot of power, it uses a lot of power. Okay, oh, stop. Jeez, just popping everywhere. Okay, what broke? That broke, okay. I thought I turned it off, apparently I didn't. That is, I can't tell if that's broken in there, hopefully not. Actually that could have broken in several places, that's no good. Did it break anything back here? Yes it did. Okay. I mean, not that I needed that there, but I heard a bunch of stuff pop. And of course, this is directly tied in over here, so it broke that out there. So I got to go out there and check that. And all of this, yep, broke that one too. Yeah, that thing uses a lot of power. All right, and then going this way, I didn't break any of this wire for some reason. And this is all fine. And that's fine, and that's fine. And that's not fine, okay. Okay, so that's back. This probably doesn't need to be here. Okay, and then that's good, that's good. That goes out to there, so all of that's fine. That looks like it's doing its thing, so we'll swap that out. Okay, so everything should be powered back here, yes? How we doing? That's got power, good. This has power, yes, good. Okay, fun. Looks like I didn't break anything out here. This stuff no longer needs to be here. So I can salvage at least a little bit of power. Okay. This doesn't need to be here either, so I could probably take that out. We'll take that, thank you. And then drill for this, thank you. Alright. And that can go, and that can go, alright. I think all of this is decent so far in here. Alright, now let's fix everything that broke out here. Okay, so this is all fine and dandy. This is good, but it did break here, so now I have to fix this. Okay, so there's that. Did it break anything else out here? It did not. Okay. Is this... Yep, okay, that still has power. Good to go. So it looks like we're good to go out here. Did anything here break? It did not. Good. Okay. So, I need to run this heavy cable over here and to feed all of this stuff. Basically, I need to run heavy cable all the way back here, which is going to require a lot of heavy cable. Okay. But I mean, this probably needs to be done anyways. Kind of amazed that it didn't need to happen sooner. Okay, so that can go like that. Stellite. Oh, Invar. And then the Electrum. Put over here. We don't want to lose those. Super alloys and then regular alloys. Good. Okay, now we need this over here. We need that over here. And then that. These can all go back over to here. Good. And then I need you to make the heavy cable. It's actually making it fairly quickly. Okay. And then, I suppose I need to start ripping up all of this. That requires a crowbar. Okay. All right. So, let's see. How do we want to do this? I could run it out here. I think that would probably work. Because, I mean, like, once we're, like, in here, I mean, I think it'll be fine, right? So we will take that. You can go there. Okay, so once that's done, then all of this is powered after this, which should fix... Okay, all that looks like it's good, too. Okay, so then I just need to run out here. Can I make that go under the door? I can. Is that something? Oh, but I can't make it go there. Okay, so we have to go out here. Alright, so this is all being powered off of this line in here. So that has to break. And that's also going this way for something. Okay, so then we'll take this piece out and replace it with just a corner piece, I guess. So we will pick that up. And corner piece, there we go. Okay, so whatever that was going to is now fixed. Of course, I just broke the circuit to all of this stuff. It's fine though, right? I'll take a bunch of this, which will be good. All right. And now basically I have to run all of this over that way. But first, I have to get rid of all of the cable that's already in here. So that will be fun. Okay. Okay, so that's one full stack there. I have to run this with either I just leave this on all the time, which is not a good idea. Okay, so we'll put that up here for now. I want to take this wall off so I can get at the stuff behind it. Okay, is that enough? Or do I need to take more off? And then also I can put this back down. So free up one inventory spot. Down, please. Thank you. Good to go. All right, now, as long as I'm over here, I don't think I want to put the data on here. I think I just need the power. Okay. Snippers, need that off. Oh, it's not gonna let me get at that. Okay. Oh, and then you need to go up to here. So that means that I need to take the angle grinder to this. Lovely. Okay. So now with the wall off, we can get at that. Do I need the wall on here? I don't think I need the wall on here, do I? I don't think so. Okay, so there's that. Okay. So do I really want to replace all of this with heavy wire? I don't think I do. I mean, granted, I've got enough because I've been leaving this thing to print. So, fairly certain that I have enough. Yeah, so there's another easy 50 right there. So, we'll stop that for now. And we'll just get it done. It's fine. Okay, so then we'll go here, and then I just got to go through and rip out all of this. So that'll be fun. I don't have enough space. Got too much stuff. Okay, so we'll just kind of throw that there for now, full stack. All right. And this probably doesn't need to have the data inputs either. So I wonder if it would make more sense to run this across this instead. And you know, when I start worrying about making sense, that's when things are bad. So, all right, so we'll run this here. And that'll get us ample power for our Nitrolyzer. I didn't realize that it used that much power, but okay. Okay, now this can go, that can be redone like that. Now, I suppose we could go like this. Nope, doesn't like that. There we go. Okay, so that's all the doors repowered. We'll have that be disconnected from that group there. And then these are all now high voltage lines. Should work, hopefully. We will see. And my battery's about to go low, so I should probably change that, but it's fine for now. Okay, so now with this, we can take this off. Do that. Okay. And then do this. There we go. And we're not blowing anything up, which is good. And then this doesn't, that needs a liquid canister. Okay. Let me slow down here. Okay. So pressure is dropping. Looks like it is mixing fairly well. But then, how's the pressure in here going? 97, 98, 100 kPa. So we're not getting a full mix, but we are getting most of it. So that's 97%. It's just kind of doing its thing. That's very cold in there, apparently. Okay. I mean, we're getting nitrous, so that's good. The only problem is we're probably using up a ton of energy. And then, yeah. And then that'll go until this is empty. Or at least that's what it should be doing. I could put like a reader or something on here. I think it just finished. Yeah, okay, so that means that there's nothing left in there. Good to go. All right. All right, so that's gonna keep on filtering out all of the stuff. There's no more carbon dioxide in here, so that's fine. All right, so now what I have to do is figure out how to get the nitrous oxide out of here. Now, I could potentially do that with a pump once I get it into here, but that's going to be interesting. So, for now, throw that in there. Okay, so that gives us 3 liters. Okay. Does that mean that we're doing anything interesting in here, or is that just kind of staying? Okay. And then, if we take a look at our nitrous oxide, liquid stuff, we need 800 kilopascals for it to start turning into liquid. So that'll be somewhere in here anyways. Yeah, so 800 kilopascals is the least that we need. So what we could do potentially is do a volume pump and push all of the gas that's in here, provided it's only nitrous oxide, and then push it into a tank. Right, and just kind of shove it all in there. And then from that tank, we could run a regulator to bump up the pressure into a very, very, very tiny pipe, or like a single segment of pipe or something. Also, how much power did that use? A lot of power. Okay. How is our stack of dirty ore doing? We still need to collect a lot more. Okay, that's fine. We'll let that go. Turn this on. Hop in here. Grab some coal. There we go. Thank you. And we'll just kind of turn this off. Turn that off. Close it anyways. All right. And then this already has coal in it. Good. I don't know how much coal it has in it, but it has some coal in it. All right, so we'll put this here for now. Also, this kit wall can go back. I don't think we have any, actually. We do not. Okay, and then this can go in with that. I can go and get some more to drink. All right. So that'll be good. Get some tasty, tasty food. That's good to go. All right. And we're back outside. All right, how are we doing up there? Okay, so we're still burning through coal, so that's fine, I guess. But yeah, that thing definitely uses up a lot of power. Okay, so we know that we can make nitrous oxide, so that's good. Now I need to see if I have all of the stuff that I need to do what I need to do. That's going to be interesting. Do I have a pump? I do not. Okay. Do I have a pump out here? I do. Okay, good. So grab that. Okay, so this is where this has to kind of change up a little bit. So we are still going to need this condensation valve. I just don't think we need it right here exactly. So is that going to be drill or wrench? Hand drill. So why didn't it? Because it needs a charge battery. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Battery. Thank you. All right, so that should be just nitrous oxide in there. Okay, so that's good. Also, you don't need to be there. You also don't need to be on. Okay, so now I need to pump everything out. And then that's going to require changing this up a little tiny bit. Okay, so that's pushed everything into there. So now we have 4 liters, and that should be all that we have of that. So now we need our volume pump to go that way. All right, so then we can run, actually let's get rid of some of this, hey. All right, so that can go there and there, okay. Good to go. All right, so that is working. And now we want to take one of these, utility gas, and these are both for liquid. Okay, so we'll take this thing. Pipe valve, pressure regulator. We could actually stack those. Okay. Now we have to push this into a tank, right? Now that should force this to go into liquid, I think. We will find out. It's probably going to be terrifying. I probably should put the condensation valve on here, because I already know that's probably going to be an issue. Can I put that like directly off of here? Expansion, condensation. Okay. Okay, so that will go this way, and that'll pump that into these. Okay. And I can't put it there because the hopper's in the way. Great. Well, if that is the case, then we have to remove it. Hand drill, right. Also, you can go there. So that goes into my inventory. All right. Now, I feel like I should move the whole thing over 1. Yeah. Okay, let's... Okay, so that can go, that can go. That needs to change into a 4-way. That can go into a corner. And then this can go across there once I take this out. Okay, and then you can go here for now. That can go there, and then this becomes like that. All right, and then we'll do this one more time to go there, and then this can then go here. Looks like we saved the pipe. We'll put that kind of down right there for now. All right, now this needs to take this out, and then that is going to be placed here. And then the wrench, I believe, for this thing. Yep. All right, and that's going to go there. And then we need our condensation valve. To go this way. Okay, and then I could actually use this thing to go from here to here. Open that thing up, and then I need this to go from here. Oops, that's not quite what I needed. Try it again. Okay, let's go straight, and then curve, and then go up. Okay. So that should pump all of this stuff into there, provided it turns into a liquid. Now, we get to see if that works or not. Okay, so we're pumping it all in there. And I need to make all of this stuff go back out. And this is pumping very, very slowly. But we are increasing the pressure here because it is a much smaller volume. Now, if I had just gone into just regular old pipe, this might have actually worked easier or better, instead of having a whole ass tank in here, but I don't know that for sure. Okay, so now as this thing gets closer to 800 kilopascals, it should start, what's the right word for it when it goes from a gas to a liquid? I know Splitsy uses a word. I don't remember what it was though. Okay, we're at 600. Good. This is quite slow. All right, so 700. Isn't this so exciting? Actually, how's our battery doing? 37%, okay. Probably have to replace that again pretty soon. Okay, so now we're at nearly 800. Okay, now once we hit 800, it should start liquefying. Quote unquote should. And then I suppose we could see what this is doing, if that's going up at all. Does not look like it is. It still is not doing anything there. This has almost pulled all of the nitrous oxide out. Okay. Okay, we're at 900 kilopascals in here, and it still hasn't liquefied yet. It's a little concerning. Still not liquefying. I mean, as soon as it does liquefy, though, it would be pushed through the condensation collector thingy thing. So I wonder... Wait, no, I have another valve here. So what if I took this thing... Actually, hang on. Let me turn you off real quick. We do the okay, so let's do the expansion valve here. That has to turn around the other way, sir. There we go. Okay, so now that should push any gases out, but I need more pipe, which I don't have. And then this can just kind of get pushed back, I guess, onto here. Now I have no idea if this is just going to push out the liquid as well. It shouldn't, but it could. And I need like literally one pipe of each. Okay. And then we should be done going through that coal that was in there. So Yep, we are. And we need power. Okay. So we'll throw the coal in there. And then, of course, I need to make insulated pipe now, so. All right. Insulated pipe, go. Then I'll grab this, I guess, for now. I just, like, literally need just one of these things. You know what, I'm gonna leave that for now. Okay. And then we need the wrench over here so that way I can join these two together. But before I do that, let's put that down over there. Let's pick this one up. And then we can take this out, take that out, take that out, and then pick this up. And then I don't have to recolor everything. Okay. Now, as soon as I connect this, it will either spit out all of the liquid and the gas into the line, or it will take just the gas out. I have no idea which way it's going to go. So let's check to see what it's doing. So we have 2.18 liters in here, but it's currently turning into gas. Okay, so then if I, actually hang on, let me turn this off, open that up. Okay, so that's just getting rid of everything, apparently. And it's actually not removing the gas. What? Hang on. Did I put in the wrong one? No. I want the gas out of here, dude. I need to put this into a volume pump. How do I do that? Well, easy. You just get a volume pump. I don't have one. Okay, so what should have happened is instead of the liquid going through here, the gas should have escaped. But it looks like the gas is the only thing that actually stayed in there. So that's kind of dumb. But, okay, so now that is turning more into gas. Okay, whatever. Okay, so that should then take this out. And then throw it into here, which is now finally turning into liquid nitrous oxide. And then that is going out into here. Now, what is that doing? Is it increasing? That's increasing gas. Okay. Which is then probably pumping all that right back out. So we have a lot of pressure in there right now, like 1.18 megapascals inside of a liquid container. I think they can only handle 6 megapascals, if memory serves. And we're actually nearly at an hour too. So, how do we get that? Is that going up or down? Okay, so gas is going up. Liquid is going down or something? I don't know. Okay, let me turn that off and see if that makes any kind of a difference. Okay, so now we're getting more liquid in there. Okay. Sublimating. That's the word that Splitsy uses. Okay, the temperature is going up too, which is going to help with the pressure. Okay, so now the gas in there should be turning into a liquid. So that's what the little drops mean at the bottom of there. I think that means that it's going from a gas into a liquid. And then the little heat ray things over on the liquid side means that it's going from a liquid into a gas. So apparently they're both turning into each other right now. And we have not even a full liter of liquid in there right now. Okay, how are we doing over here? Okay, so this is still turning all into gas, but the gas is also getting pumped out via our little gas pump. So that should be the last of the liquid. Okay, so now it's just all gas, and now all of that should be being pumped into here. It's at 1.7 megapascals. And then stress on the pipe is very, very low, and that's because all of the liquid is traveling out through here and then getting stored in there, of course. So we have 1.19 liters in there now. Total capacity of 64 liters. Pressure is 1.47. So if I'm correct, eventually all of the gas that's in here, because the pressure is up now enough, should turn into a liquid, I think. And then this will only put out, yeah, because that should be, it's hard to tell what it's doing actually. So that's still, it's still pumping in gas. So maybe the gas is turning into a liquid at the same rate that the gas is being pumped in? Possibly? I don't know. Okay, so this is almost pumped out. But what I want is for all of the gas that's in here, the pollutants, to leave. I don't know how to do that. But I don't know. I mean, it's doing a thing. Temperature is up really, really high right now. 91 degrees Celsius. That's almost hot enough to boil water. Pressure is 1.5 megapascals. We have 1.68 liters out of 64 potential that we can put in there. And then this is nearly empty. So we're going to need to push a lot more nitrous oxide in here. And then what's in here? Not very much. Okay. Now, something I could do, if I had enough pipe, is connect this to that, and then just have that just completely empty. And then, if I can figure out what I need to do to make this stuff store properly, because I can't store it in a gaseous state, right? That's just not going to work, because as soon as you get above a certain pressure, it's all going to start turning into a liquid. Liquid inside of gas pipes breaks the pipes. So, I can filter out the gas, right, and have the gas go into here, but then I need to do something like this, so that way I can store the liquid into a tank. It's kind of a pain, actually. Okay. Well, I think that'll probably be good for this episode. We are slowly increasing the liters of nitrous oxide that we have in here. I think it's a lot easier just to, get the nitrice and throw it in here and get the nitrous that way. But without a good way to store it, kind of doesn't really do much for us. So what I have to do then, in order to do this properly, of course, is filter out everything else except for the nitrous, and then do this, turn on this little pump thing. Because then it'll take only the nitrous and pump it into here, which is then how we make it do what we want it to do. So, that's kind of what I got so far. It's 119 degrees in there. That's crazy. And I'm assuming that if I brought the temperature down, it would probably aid. So like if I, put like a little radiator on there or something, that would probably help this turn into a liquid faster, because it would, cool down to 25. At least that's the thought anyways. But that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We didn't make anything explode, except for the wires. But yeah, so this is all set up. We have this kind of sort of working in the proper manner. But yeah, it's pretty much all I got. I'm gonna get my power on. I'm gonna drink something real quick, and then we'll end in the hab. So here we go. Hop in here. All right. Open drink. Okay, good to go. And then we'll eat. Good. And there we go. So that is all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, like I said. And if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.